Hi everybody, this is your host, Gabriel Phoenix, and welcome to another action-packed day. That's right, we're here gonna be giving it to you guys, full loading and crazy. So, um, let's see, what should I say? What should I say? You guys are reading the title and you're like, oh, what's going on here? All right, so we are gonna be making a new segment called Never Played and Never Beat. These are going to be on games that I've never played, and I already played doing my full playthrough with over on Twitch. We decided to upload the video on YouTube because there was people who weren't able to get onto Twitch or review, and they wanted to watch it and they didn't want to miss it. So I decided to record those VODs and put it into the channel here. They're going to have their own segments, and that way you guys can have fun and be able not to miss out as well over here. Second thing is, we're going to do a second segment called Never Beat. So these are games that I have played but never beaten, and we're going to be able to go forward on that, and that way we'll do reviews. And these are our new reviews. Never Playeds are games I'm going to be reviewing for the first time. You know, I've never played them before, and I'm going to be able to go through. And Never Beats are going to be games that I've never beaten. So let's go on about Final Fantasy Crisis Core and about my opinion on it. Now, I would love to have showed you some gameplay and footage, but currently my Switch is not available right now because I have gotten a new 1 GB SD card to put in. So right now it's busy transferring all the data from my old one to the new one. So it's currently not available right now for for that purpose. And I will do a review on that as well, so you guys can know which type of brand that would really do well, and what type of SD cards you can use on your Switch for one trick. Because I know a lot of people are very interested on that one. So, Final Fantasy Crisis Core Reunion. How do I like it? I love it. I've never played Crisis Core ever. I never played the PSP one because the PSP was more hard to get back when I was a child than consoles are available nowadays. Even though consoles are more expensive, it's kind of crazy how that is. But when I was younger, you don't get like a brand new console because you wanted it. You know, it was something that your parents had to be affordable or be able to attain, and PSP was not something I could never get my hands on. So, but it came out on the Nintendo Switch, and let me tell you, it is phenomenal on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people were debating if it was going to be worth it. Would the Switch actually have enough power for the graphics? And it is phenomenal. If you don't believe me, I just uploaded the gameplay for those. You can go ahead and check it over into the channel. You can always go ahead and like and subscribe if you do like it. And make sure you are always staying up to tune on our channel over here. So let me go more details about Crisis Core Reunion. I never played the original. I do know Reunion is the upgrade version and they added more. So I bought the deluxe edition. I don't recommend the deluxe edition on the Switch. Main reason is because you don't really get to have access of the digital content outside of the Switch. That kind of sucks. It does. You know, if you are going to get the deluxe edition, I highly recommend it going for this theme. Unless you want the additional materials, like you do get dark materials. You get Dark Blizzard, Dark Fire, and Dark Thunder. And that right there, whew, I love. That's one of the reasons I did like it, because you do get that extra content in that game. Getting not only the digital content, but also a little bit more sparks in there too. The game itself, beautifully done. I played already 4 hours of it. You can see my reviews, and you can see my reaction and how I respond in the gameplay footage. But it is 100% worthwhile. The graphics on the Switch are amazing. The game plays very smooth. There is not a problem with any lags or glitching or even faded, like when like certain models would look faded. It's not there. Everything is very crisp. The game runs so smooth, and it's graphically, it's a pleasing. I definitely give it a 10 on that. Definitely on the Switch. Audio, my God, the music, the voice acting, everything is phenomenal. I know the voice acting can be a little archaic because it's more like old school style of voicing acting for it. It's not like the whole nowadays where it's like anime, kind of like expressive. No, but it is really good, especially the music. The music is superb. And if you get the digital content, um, the music on there is rocking, all remastered, remixed, everything from the original Crisis Core. I truly 100% loved the music and the gameplay. You get the old fashioned, Final Fantasy 7, like and all that stuff, and it was great, super wonderful. Now, the gameplay. Okay, so the gameplay is it's great. At first, it took a little. I gotta admit, it took a little bit of time of getting used to it. I wasn't truly used to the gameplay because the controls doing two joysticks at once, then combining some buttons. It was a little rugged, but once I got used to it, it was flawless. It was just so amazing. The way how the controls work and the battle sequence and the locking target, switching back and forth. There was no delay input, which is one of the things that people told me about the original Crisis Core. It was massive delay inputs. You couldn't do really anything. It was really annoying. But there was no delay inputs in this. It was truly phenomenal, very smooth, very interactive. I was getting my butt whooped at some points, and I, had to heal. I mean, the summons alone, fighting summons, and using summons are fantastic. When you fight the summons, you really got to do your job well. Try to like figure it out because man, they can put a hurting on you. We already got 4 hours into the game. We'll be doing more on this. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is probably doing the never play, and then the never plays will become never beats. But once I beat them, I'll do 2 different stages of review instead of 3. I wanted to do 3, but I was like, it might be a little bit too much. But let me say this about the Crisis Core storyline. It is really good. You get more details about the little things, like the Buster Blade. What's the whole entire thing about the whole Buster Sword? How why is it the way it is? Why does Cloud have it? Why does Zack have it? Why this guy, who is Zack's teacher, has it? His mentor, master, or best friend, kind of like a father figure to him. You learn so much in detail. It really makes the game really good, and of course you see characters you're gonna be very familiar with. Sephiroth. You're gonna see the Turks. You're gonna see. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but from the trailers, what you see. Of course, you see Zack. Zack is the main character. But you do see Hojo. So Hojo's there too, doing all his crazy madness stuff. But it really was a very, very good storyline, very nostalgic. You have there's little hidden things back to the original Final Fantasy 7 game, like little momentums that you can look around and see. Very nice. Very love that. The whole Shinra buildings, you can see it very clearly. Walk around, very nice. Sector 8, very nice. Even Sector 7 is there, and then certain like avenues, a little crazy, like boy band kind of stuff like that with fan clubs. It gets a little bit fun. I'm not spoiling anything because I'm not gonna go too in details with it. But it is a truly phenomenal game. I do rate the gameplay a 10. My experience so far is 10 through the whole entire way. And I love Final Fantasy 7. I was a big fan of the original Final Fantasy 7. I have not played Crisis Core, and I have not played the remake. I do need to get some time to go ahead and buy it and do the remake. I guess I'm waiting for the sale, or maybe when part 2 comes out, it'll be on sale and I'll buy that. Or maybe the bundle deal. Because, when I bought Final Fantasy 7, I bought the whole collection together because that's what it came with, when you have this. And this here with Crisis Core feels like a complete game. It is so smooth. So with the remake, I'm waiting to get all of it together. Maybe I'll wait for them to be completely done and then I'll buy the whole game. But this Crisis Core game Reunion is so smooth. The transactions and the transitions to each scene, the whole story, how it plays, it really gets you in there where you don't want to stop playing. It really does. Like, you're like, okay, this part is really good. Okay, I need to get stronger. Let's do some missions. Let's do some side missions. Materials are there. I need to work on my materials. I need my combos. I need it makes me feel like the original Final Fantasy game should have been like this. And I haven't played remake. Maybe remake is more closer to Crisis Core, but everything as far as it go, it's really solid. I feel like I can explore and not worry too much about wasting time and getting too lost or too carried away. Um, but it is really smooth. I really love how the game is together and how much it comes together because it's just it's beautifully made, and especially all the graphic updates. I don't know if they added anything because I haven't played the original Crisis Core, and for what I understand is that this game is going to be a prequel to Final Fantasy the remake. So it's not only because Crisis Core is the prequel to the original Final Fantasy 7. So this right here is going to probably be the prequel to the remake. So I really want to know. I think it's going to be something really good. I know it might be emotional because I hear it's very emotional. You know, I gotta see, but it's gonna be a truly thrill of a ride, and I can highly recommend buying the game, especially on the Nintendo Switch. On the Nintendo Switch, this game runs flawless. You don't have to worry. The graphics are amazing. The gameplay is amazing. It doesn't crash. It doesn't do nothing. I played it for 4 hours, no crash or anything of that such. And I look highly, highly in moving forward to it. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. I highly appreciate it. So, this is Gabriel Phoenix. Gabriel Phoenix signing off. I spent a lot of hours playing today. I'll probably do some more coming up. And if you guys ever want to watch my gameplay, go on Twitch on Gabriel Phoenix. Follow me so you make sure when you know I'm on. I'm usually always streaming on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are going to be my stream days. I'm off right now, so I might do more than one, a couple of, for this week. But yeah, I highly look forward to seeing all you folks up there, and I'm gonna look more uploading more videos like this. Thank you so much, folks, and you have a blessed day and peace.